Hey there, welcome to Disc Golf Jedi. I'm here to bring you disc reviews and tips and techniques to help you grow in your disc golf game. I got some brand new MVP Entropys I'm really excited to try out. These are an Overstable putt and approach disc, and I hear they're really beefy, so I'm excited to get out in the field and test them out today. As always, quick shout out to my sponsor, golfdisco.com. They just sent me these discs. They're beautiful. Thank you guys so much. If you want an MVP Entropy or some other great molds, go to golfdisco.com. They have a bunch of really cool molds and some other disc golf stuff that you might enjoy. I have three types of plastics with me today. I have a Neutron Entropy, which is the pink one. And then I have an orange one, which is a Cosmic Neutron Entropy. And I have a Plasma Entropy, which is just beautiful. Love the swirls and the shine on this disc. One thing I noticed right out of the box is that my Neutron and my Cosmic Neutron, although pretty flat near the shoulder, it did have like a slight little dome in the middle, whereas the Plasma is like completely flat all the way across the disc. And so that's just a matter of preference, whether you like to hold flat discs or if you like a little bit of dome on your discs. Hey, some of you really liked the format of a previous video that I did, so I'm gonna do that again today. So I'm gonna throw the Entropy at 150 feet, 200 feet, 250 feet, and 300 feet, if I can get it that far. And we'll see how they fly, and you can be the judge on how you like the flight. This is my very first throw with the MVP Entropy, and right away, immediately I could tell that these discs are very overstable, as they should be. Definitely flying true to their numbers. I didn't realize how stable they were until I threw the first one. Let's throw them again and see how it goes. The Entropy at 200 feet. Man, these things are absolutely beefy. Every single throw hyzered out very quickly towards the pin. Did a pretty good job of like throwing them out to the right side so that they hyzered back towards the pin. Next set of shots were on an anhyzer release, and I can tell you right away that you are not gonna be able to turn these discs over. They are so beefy. Even on a pretty steep anhyzer release, they're gonna fight back and fade back to the left. And so I really like that. If you want something really overstable, these are gonna do a really good job of holding up in a headwind or just really coming back. If you want that fade and even a massive skip at the end, these discs can really do that for you. Okay, so first shot, yeah, wow. I mean, these things are so beefy. I don't even know if I can make it to 250 feet. It just hyzered out and dumped to the left. I could definitely not release this thing flat for 250 feet. I don't think I have enough arm to cover that distance. All right, last throw was decent. Had to put it on a massive anhyzer angle to get it to flatten out towards the pin. I released it anhyzer to the right side, and then it flattened out and faded where I wanted to. All right, we are trying the Entropy over at 300 feet. And full disclaimer, I do not think I have enough arm to get it 300 feet. This is a 4-speed putter, guys, so this thing is pretty slow. We'll try our best, but hopefully this will give you an idea of how this disc flies on a full send. Let's do it. I feel like the Plasma might be a little bit less stable, but still very beefy. I would definitely trust it into a headwind. I just want you guys to know I'm putting a lot of anhyzer on these because I want them to glide as much as possible, because they don't have a lot of glide, and so they want to dump out pretty quick. I definitely cannot throw these on a straight rope 300 feet. That's insane. All right, I did it. Plasma was parked 10 feet next to the pin. I really like the Plasma. That's definitely my favorite in terms of feel and glide. That thing is beautifully straight. Very overstable, but it just looks beautiful as it flies. So I'm a huge fan of overstable putt and approach discs, and I gotta say that this specific mold is really beefy, which I like. And so, man, I can trust this in any type of headwind, no problem at all. This thing is super beefy. You can really rely on it to always fade back, always hyzer out at the end of the flight. I even put this thing on some massive anhyzers, and all it did was just like flatten out, glide for a little bit, and then it dumped out and hyzered out. As always, I really love having conversation with you guys, and so let me know in the comments below if you are throwing an Entropy, what type of plastic you're throwing, if you compare it to any other discs. I hear it compares to like a Discraft Zone or like a Innova Gator, all that kind of stuff. And so I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on what you're throwing, what you compare it to, and if this is a disc that will stay in your bag. I'm really digging this plasma plastic. It's just beautiful, and I just want to put it in my bag just because it looks so great. So let me know in the comments below what you guys like, and I'd love to have a conversation about it. Thanks so much. We'll see you in the next one.